Hey guys, Ginger here, welcome back to my channel, and today we are going to be talking about all the 2019 releases I need to get to in 2020. I have been blessed with reading some of my most anticipated 2019 releases this year, like most recently Ninth House and Daisy Jones and the Six, but there's still a lot that I just didn't get around to. So, we are here today to talk about those and just kind of be like why I want to get to them, what intrigues me about them, and how I need to get to them in 2020. So some of these I do own, but a lot of them I would have to get from the library or buy, or maybe I'll get them as Christmas presents. I don't know. But they are all ones that have had a lot of hype or a lot of good things said about them, and they're ones that as soon as I saw them I knew I needed to read them. The first book on this list is The Beautiful by Renee Ahdieh. Now, The Rose and the Dagger and The Wrath and the Dawn duology is one of my favorite duologies of all time, and I just loved the writing style in that. And I also like vampires, I will say it. I don't know why, something intrigues me about them. So the fact that Renee Ahdieh came out with a vampire book means I need to get my hands on it. I have heard mixed things about this, but some people have said it's been just boring, some people have really liked it. So I want to see how I feel about it for myself, because there's also been people who haven't liked this duology and I loved it. So I think that I might actually really enjoy this book, so that's why I want to get to it as soon as possible. Then we have Hallo Kingdom, and I forget who wrote this one, I'm not gonna lie, but this one is about a crow in the apocalypse. From the crow's perspective. I'm here for that. I'm an animal lover. I have a whole shelf of animal books down here that are like animal stories told by animals or just about them. So when I heard about this book coming out, I needed it. It's also green, my favorite color. So that just means I need it, like, in my life right now. And I just think that it's going to be great, and not a lot of people have been talking about it, so I want to read it because it intrigues me. So hopefully I can get around to it. Then we have two books that are actually in a series, and I need to continue the series, but these particularly are the 2019 releases. So first we have The Queen of Nothing by Holly Black. I have yet to read The Wicked King, but I did enjoy The Cruel Prince moderately. I gave it a 4 out of 5 stars. So I want to finish off that trilogy, but The Queen of Nothing is the one that came out very recently, so I need to get to that. I have a little bit of time though, because it did just come out, but I am worried that I'm going to find spoilers about it if I don't get to that sooner rather than later, so hopefully the beginning of 2020 is my time to read that. And the second one is The Toll by Neal Shusterman. Scythe is one of my favorite reads of this year, but I do need to read Thunderhead still, and then read The Toll, and The Toll has also been getting mixed reviews. Some people loved it, some people think that it's like kind of a letdown, so I'm hesitant but also excited to read it because I want to see what the conclusion of this trilogy is. And so again, I will be getting to that hopefully the beginning of 2020 as well. Then we have a thriller that I can't believe I haven't read yet, and that is The Turn of the Key by Ruth Ware. Everyone's been talking about this, everyone loves this book, and I still haven't gotten to it yet, and I need to. In fact, I almost thought about picking it up from the library this week and reading it in December, but I have too many reading plans if you saw my TBR, so we're gonna wait and hopefully read that in January or February because I need to read it. I just do. And I have a video planned I want to do for Ruth Ware books, and this is the last one I need to read, so I just need to do it because I have high hopes for that one, and I'm genuinely disappointed in myself I haven't read it yet. Similarly, I want to read Lock Every Door by Riley Sager. I've heard this one is pretty good, and I read another Riley Sager book this year, but it's almost going to be last year in 2020, and I liked it, so I think that I will also enjoy this other book of his, and it is about a girl who is hired to watch an apartment for a lot of money, and weird stuff starts happening. So it seems like it could be an enjoyable book. The last thriller on this list is The Whisper Man by Alex North, and this is on the Goodreads Choice Awards, and when it came out I was really intrigued by it and a lot of people were reading it, but I just couldn't get my hands on it and my library didn't have it, and I was just really sad because I wanted to read it, and I still want to read it, and so I'm going to make it a priority to get to that in 2020, as long as I can find it or buy it, because obviously I need it in my possession in order to read it. Then we have Middlegame by Sean McGuire, and I don't own this one. I almost bought it about 15 times on Book Outlet, but I didn't end up doing it because I'm poor. But I've never read a Sean McGuire book, honestly, but I think that this one sounds really intriguing. It's an adult fantasy, and it gives me like Full Metal Alchemist vibes in a way, but also not, because it's like two brothers and like godlike form and doing science stuff, and I'm just really intrigued. And Books and Lala said it was really great, and so I trust her opinion and I'm ready to get my hands on it. Then the last two I actually own, but I don't want to get off the shelves because they're right here. But the first one is The Priory of the Orange Tree by Samantha Shannon. And this was probably my most anticipated read of the year, and I still haven't gotten to it yet. So I'm definitely going to make that a priority next year because it is everything. The cover, the premise, the fantasy. I just need to read it. And then the last one is Black Leopard, Red Wolf by Marlon James, which is the other one back there. And this one is not getting good rap. But as soon as I saw that cover and I saw read the premise, I knew I needed to read it. And so it's also high up there in my anticipated reads. And I hope I'm not let down, but I am a little nervous now that I've seen all of the reviews for it, and they've not been great. So hopefully I like it. Hopefully I'm the oddball, because I'm really anticipating reading that one. So there you have it, guys. Those are all the 2019 releases that I need to get to next year because I said so, and I want to. Let me know in the comments below if you are also anticipating reading these next year, or if you've already read them and I should add them to the beginning of my TBR for next year, because they are great. I think a lot of these are great, but I need to get to them. I really do. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to hit that subscribe button so you can see more of my videos I have planned for this month. There are a lot coming. So thank you guys again, and I hope to see you all in my next video. Bye!